Why do I need to talk to that account manager? How can they help me? What does that tour manager know that I don't know? What opportunities do they have that I can't get for myself? Networking, shoot, I'm good. I don't need to network with nobody. If you guys haven't already figured it out, the experiential marketing industry is one in which networking is crucial. Yes, I cannot tell you the number of opportunities that have been afforded to me based on my willingness to not only network with other EXPs, but to build a great rapport and relationship with them, as well as account managers and staffing coordinators. So today we're going to dive into this topic of networking. What are some do's and don'ts that you need to keep in mind if you're beginning or you're advancing your career as an EXP? Stay tuned, because I'm going to discuss this topic and provide you with some tips in greater detail. You don't want to miss it. All right, EXPs, we're back, and we're going to discuss my don'ts for networking as an EXP. In my last video, if you guys haven't already checked it out, make sure you click the link in the description and watch my do's for networking as an EXP. Today we're going to change subjects a little bit and talk about things that you need to avoid and some things that you need to keep in mind when you are looking to begin and advance as an EXP. So let's jump right into my list and get started. Tip number 1, don't assume that everybody or every EXP that you come in contact with and you have conversations with is your friend. Not everybody or not every EXP is your friend. Every EXP may come off as your friends, but believe me, some EXPs have hidden MOs and hidden objectives that they may not disclose, but have developed just as an EXP executing events. So with that being said, you may have met a great EXP, may have bonded, established a great relationship. That's all well and dandy. However, every EXP's personality is going to be different. So it's important for you to just make sure that you keep associates in one category and keep those friends that align with your goals and objectives as an EXP in one category as well. My second tip, don't allow one EXP's bad experience with an account manager, staffing coordinator, or agency, or even an event to ruin your opinion and prevent you from applying for an opportunity. Yes, we hear it all the time, bad experiences with the agency, whether it's pay or just unprofessionalism. You know, you have to make sure that you are sifting through those comments that you are reading now. Am I saying that every experiential marketing or staffing agency is perfect? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is this. Sometimes an EXP's experience with a account manager, staffing coordinator, or an agency is based upon their actions or the things that they failed to do to ensure that they were adequately prepared and were successful in executing an event. So before an EXP points the blame game and tries to blame an experiential marketing or staffing agency for their bad experience, make sure you conduct your own research and, ask other EXPs. My group, EXP Elite, on Facebook is a great place to go and ask, hey, how was your experience with this experiential marketing or staffing agency? How was this account manager? Were they professional? Did they pay on time? Did they communicate all the necessary event details in a timely manner? You can ask questions that EXPs will answer and give you their honest opinion. So before you sign on to execute an event or before you take the advice of an EXP, make sure, 1, that they are vetted and they have a reputable reputation within the experiential marketing industry. And 2, conduct your own research and make sure that all of the information, whether it's one or a group of EXPs, align with what you have been hearing and the experiences that those EXPs have documented over the period of months and years. My next tip, don't be afraid to speak up. Yes, if you see something, say something. I talk about this as well in my previous video. However, if you encounter a bad experience with an EXP or an account manager or a tour manager or a product specialist, speak up and let the team lead or tour manager on site know. Or worst case, if it is a tour manager or a team lead engaging in these unprofessional practices, reach out to your account manager and staffing coordinator and let them know. Oftentimes, for fear of not being hired for consistent opportunities or being put on a blacklist with the agency, many EXPs fail to speak up and voice their concerns and any issues that they had while executing an event. This right here can be a touchy subject, because if you are a reputable EXP and you have a great reputation with an account manager or staffing coordinator, then your credibility will weigh and they will listen and value your opinion and thank you for providing them with honest feedback and address those concerns. However, if you are a not so reputable EXP and you engage in unprofessional practices, but you complain all the time, then it's going to make it extremely hard for a account manager or staffing coordinator to believe anything that you say and take your advice or take your insight or your experiences as something that's deemed credible. So if you are experiencing unfair or unethical business practices while on site executing an event, make sure you talk to the appropriate tour managers or management on site. And if, like I said before, if it's the tour manager or the management on site in which you are experiencing these issues with, make sure that you address them with the account manager or staffing coordinator who hired you. My next don't for networking as an EXP: when you are speaking with other EXPs and you're looking to gain insight and knowledge and feedback about how you can progress within the industry, don't just talk about you. Yes, I have this experience. I've done this. I've done that. I can do this. I can bring that. As a vetted EXP, I could not tell you the number of times a EXP who's looking to progress in the industry has come up to me and just made the conversation all about them. Yes, I want to hear about your experiences. Yes, I want to hear about the things that you have done. However, if you don't let me provide you with advice or provide you with my insight and feedback, then why are we having a conversation and why are you talking to me? I mean, you know it all, so you know everything, right? So why am I here? Don't just make a conversation with a vetted EXP who you are seeking advice from about you. Take the time, listen to their advice, ask questions, and chime in and provide your experiences, while you're having a conversation. And lastly, don't stoop to someone's level. Whether you are executing an event as an EXP, whether you are working and managing a program and you're dealing with unruly and unprofessional EXPs, do not stoop to their level. There have been times at an event site where EXPs have had attitudes, where they have used profanity, where they have said some very unprofessional things to a consumer, to EXPs in front of a consumer. I mean, you name it. I have dealt with various types of situations, and I want to warn you, EXPs, don't stoop to another EXP's level or another consumer's level. If an EXP is arguing with you on site and they are saying some very unprofessional things about you, do not get in a combative conversation with them while on a footprint. Vice versa, if you are dealing with the consumer, and I've had this happen to me as well, and they may not agree with the product or the service that you are talking to them about and agree with the company or their practices, do not get in a heated debate with a consumer about their opinion on a product. At the end of the day, you are there to represent the brand, represent the company, but you are not there to tarnish their reputation by trying to disprove the opinion of a consumer. Nod your head, smile. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for your opinion. I'll make sure I filter this to the proper authorities or the proper individuals within the company so that they can make note of this. That's how you end the conversation. Engage, interact, and create that memorable experience. On the flip side, if you are an EXP running into conflict with another EXP, once the event is over, bring in a third party, a mediator, your tour manager or team lead, so that they can mediate the conversation and both of you can come to a happy medium and not leave the event with any issues that need to still be resolved. Make sure that you maintain a professional rapport and reputation. We are all adults here, so we should be able to address any concerns that we have with each other in a professional manner. So keep these don'ts in mind when you're networking as an EXP within the experiential marketing industry. You are a brand within a brand, so make sure that you're always representing yourself accordingly and that you are adhering to the things which will ensure that you obtain consistent opportunities as an EXP. So, how did I do, guys? Did you enjoy this video? Make sure if you haven't, go check out my other video which describes the do's that you need to implement when networking as a EXP. If you haven't already, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. Also, provide me with your comments and thoughts on this video, as well as some don'ts that you try to keep in mind as an EXP when you're executing events. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, share this video with all of your friends, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.